What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Island Hopper TV. Today we're going to take a look at Perissa Black Sand Beach on Santorini. This is the biggest beach on the island. It's a black sand beach. It's definitely getting built up. Over the last 10 years, they've built more and more bars and hotels on this area. They've built it up. They're turning it into like a mini Ibiza, I guess you could say. But I'm going to do a walking tour actually after I do this here, this little tour. I'm going to take you through the walk from Perissa inland all the way towards the black sand beach so you can see what it looks like from back there. And I do a little bit of talking, kind of like a reintroduction. But anyways, enjoy this video. If you like videos like this, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time. What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff coming to you from Santorini. Figured I'd share with you guys some things that I've learned within the last, 12 hours of being here. Not very long, but just while they're fresh on my mind. Number one is, if you want to rent an ATV or a car, that's a good idea, but you're going to want to have an international driver's license in order to do that. Number two, I arrived on an airplane. The airport is not, it doesn't even have gates. Like, they park on the tarmac. And when we arrived, our aircraft was completely full. Like, it was pretty much booked, maybe with the exception of a couple empty seats. And you basically are at a small airport, but they bring in 4 million tourists per year here. So I mean, their airport's really small, but they bring in tons of tourists. 13,000 people live here, or 14,000 local residents, and 4 million tourists. So put that into perspective. Another thing to keep in mind is you can stay in like really cool bed and breakfasts, kind of like this actually, for like €50. And that's what I'm staying at right now. I can try and show you guys that here later. There is ferries. The same guy that I asked about renting an ATV and or a car, who told me I needed an international driver's license, it's gray, told me that they do ferries
to Mykonos and some of these other islands, and those will cost you, here comes an airplane right there. Those will cost you, or they go from 9 in the morning till 1. Sorry, I'm walking out in this heat. It's not too bad, but it's hot, you know, it's warm. My first impression when I got to Santorini was, wow, this is kind of cool. I'm in the middle of the Mediterranean, landing on a volcano island, and look up into the sky and you can see stars. This is a resort here, Nine Muses Santorini Resort. Just in case you're wondering, I'm on the southwestern, no, I'd say western side of Santorini. I think it's called Oi, and that is on the other side of the island. That's where all the views are. So I'm staying on the other side of the island. Way more expensive over there, which I guess played a factor in all of it. But at the end of the day, when I got off the airplane, I didn't have a ticket booked, because when I flew out of Venice, Italy, I didn't have it. I just kind of did that on a whim. I was like, okay, I'm good with Venice. I did what I had to do when I get there, which was, you know, check it out, do some research, film some stuff, which I did a lot of, have a couple beers, drinks, get to know the place, eat some good food. This morning I had fresh squeezed orange juice, cappuccino. The Greek culture, in a way, are very friendly, okay? Very accommodating. Look at these little puppies. There's 2 of them, 3 of them. Yeah, my B&B while I was eating had little cats everywhere, so you get lots of animals around here, which is always fun. Cat looked kind of hungry, so I was feeding it some chicken, which it probably enjoyed. This sounds like a military grade helicopter. So I'm walking towards this beach. They say it's the biggest one. I've never been here, obviously. Yeah, that sounds like a military helicopter. Look at that. Way up on the hill, they got like a winery. What the heck is this plane doing? Helicopter. I hope it's not military with that. Maybe it's Greek Coast Guard or something. I don't know, I can't really make it out. Looks kind of commercial, but at the same time it also looks government. It sounds governmental. So supposedly this beach here is the biggest beach on Santorini. They got a red beach here, and this one's a black sand. I don't think they have any like silky sand beaches, but they do have white beach, which is like limestone beach. The red sand comes from cinder, which they also have in Hawaii, if you remember that. This moment to talk to you, even though it's not the most scenic. I want to be stuck in these guys' way, especially if they're hauling butt. Mexico, like I know in the Baja California and the Gulf of California, I guess you could say, you know, they have like islands or terrain that looks just like this. Obviously Greece and Mexico are really far away and they're not really similar, but in a way just the organicness of the culture, you know, like very down to earth, very down to earth, very rich in culture. You feel very down. It's not like a modern city, right? So here's the beach. Oh, look at, see how that bus just comes out of nowhere? Right for a reason that's speeding. So nice. They were saying 10 years ago this place was nowhere near as popular as it is today. Santorini, that is, the island. So in 10 years, this place has just skyrocketed in tourism interest. So this is the Black Sand Beach. Biggest beach on Santorini. Wow. Black Sand Beach has pretty cool. I really wish I had an ATV. It would be fun. Yeah, so in 10 years this place is just taken off in tourism interest. Because of the internet, really. Like I was saying earlier, when I first arrived here, after I was all settled in and I was just walking around and I looked up at the sky and I was like, wow, I've made it to Santorini. Also, I was impressed with how the weather felt. Like this very cool breeze. I see. So this is Greek music restaurant called Poseidon, and we got more to come. Oh, I had a gyro for breakfast. Wave Sports Greece. Wow, look at this. You get all that motorsports going on. They're getting it going here, huh? Gonna get this town going. Yeah, that's the way to go. Get your international license so you can run one of those. This makes tons of sense right here. Have this wood plank so you don't have to walk through the sand. Jet skis. pristine as time goes by. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at all this. It's a beautiful town. This kind of reminds me of Mexico in a way, okay? Like not literally, but I'm just saying, just because to those of you who've been to the Baja, you know it's desert. And that's the only time I've ever seen desert meet the ocean. California a little bit, but it's so built up and so plush. It's not really a possible comparison. Free umbrellas, free Wi-Fi. Right. Look at all of that. Alright guys, so this is Jeff. Subscribe to this channel if you enjoy videos just like this. I look forward to going to more places and showing them with you, sharing them with you. If you have any questions about where I've been, where I'm going, please drop a comment. Let me know. Thanks to everyone who's been liking these videos and turning on the bell to get notified. That's what keeps me pushing on and filming. I'll keep traveling no matter what, but the filming and recording keeps going because you guys are watching and interested. And that's what I like, because I like to share these places with you guys. It's almost like I feel like it's my job now. Because if I'm going to go, it's either have fun and relax, which I do sometimes, or deliver this footage. So, we'll see you guys next time.